What do you think, Alan? He looks small, doesn't he? There's some over there to the left. There's a big herd. So there we are, folks. We're here in the wild, wild west. We promised ourselves we'll do this, and we're here. We just arrived, chasing some antelope, and they said they've seen a couple of big ones. So we want to make sure we get at least one big one, and then see what happens. What do you think, buddy?
I think it should be fun.
Okay.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Huh?
Yeah, he's a good one.
Cycle around then. Take him. You go ahead and take safety off and smoke him, I don't care. Whenever you're ready. What did you just do? What did you do?
I shot him.
You think he's down?
I think so. Wow. Not even half hour.
Allen, what happened, my friend?
Well, we were just walking on that tree line right there, and we saw a doe right over there on our left, and then we saw this buck around 200 yards. So we sat down, we looked at it, I took the shot. We were searching over there, thinking that he was just dropping dead. But,
Let's see him.
he's right here.
Woo! That is a nice prong one. Can you put your hands around his base? Huh? That's a nice one, isn't it? Let's see. Oh gosh. So here we are, first morning of our hunt in Wyoming, going after these pronghorns. First morning we came out to the first glassing spot. All of a sudden, this bad boy raises up from the sage, looks at us at about 200 yards. I mean, the whole thing went, what, 5 minutes? Yeah, 5 minutes. I told Alan, do you want to take him? I told him one of the horns is kind of chipped and broken, but he's nice. I mean, he's really nice, decent buck. And for our first antelope, this is awesome. So Alan took a shot, we dropped him. We had a hard time finding him. What we're not used to it is all of this terrain looks exactly the same, so it took us a little while to gauge him. About 200 yards. We're using 308 Vortex PST Gen 2, 180 grain nozzlers. I know they're a little overkill for this, but we want to test them for the little farther distances because we plan on going elk hunting in a couple seasons. He performed well. One shot just dropped him. It looked like it hit him a little high on the shoulder, so probably took out the spine. Alan, what do you think so far?
I think this is great, considering it's our first hunt.
Yeah, it's been awesome. It's crazy. We drove straight 11 hours to get here. Oh, those antelope are moving. They're way out there. Let's take care of this bad boy, and then we're gonna do some glassing and try to get even bigger one. This one's nice. I mean, this is not too shabby. For us, this is a true trophy. You know, coming out here, what, almost 800 miles from our home, drove through the night, came here at 2 o'clock in the morning, slept for 3 hours, and got out here at the first light. So we're very thrilled to be here. We're gonna dress this animal, pay proper respect, and then try to get another one. Stay with us. We're continuing our Wyoming quest here. We got one buck this morning, and we just saw a bunch of mule deer. We're gonna keep going over these little rolling hills and see if we can see some bucks. We saw one far down south from us, so we're gonna try to get to him if we can, circle around in the evening. It's been beautiful. It's awesome weather. Yeah, there's a little bit of wind now. What do you think, Alan? Is it too bad? Yeah, it's awesome. It's gonna rain tomorrow and probably snow on Monday, so we'll try to get our hunting done by then. All right, stay with us, folks. So later that afternoon we spotted a group of does with a dominant buck with them. So we tried to sneak up. We came within about 350 yards or so. It was really windy, and then the buck that we passed up on, the smaller one, came circling from the north, and he faced off with a dominant buck of this group. So I knew they're going to be distracted, so we try to let them just kind of play it out. We wanted to put a stalk in, and we crawled up the hill, and we got to where we thought was going to be a good shooting spot, but by that time they already have run away, and they actually moved across the road, which is also part of this property we were hunting on. So we kind of packed it up. We took a little break, and we thought we were gonna try to get them later on. So as you can see, next day we finally found the same herd. We also saw, we believe that is that same other buck with a doe, single doe. So he probably, you know, singled one of the does out, and he was chasing her. And we saw a group of these 5 does and the other buck, and so we tried to get in the position. He was chasing him, trying to kind of round them up, and then you'll probably see in a couple of minutes here, we did get a shot at him. They were kind of running across from our right to the left. 230 yards was the last time I ranged him, and I took one shot. My cameraman is obviously much better marksman than he is a cameraman, so he didn't quite get it all on film, but you can see it in the second part. Took one shot, hit the buck. It didn't seem like it because he ran just a little bit, then he stopped, and I thought I might have missed. So I just, to make sure, just put another round in him, and then he just 2 seconds later fell back, and we got him. Fortunately, like I said, we didn't get all of it on video, but it was quite fast. It happened fast, and we knew if they run, you know, just 50, 100 yards to our left, they're going to be over that hill. So we had to take a shot, and then we did our best. So enjoy the video.
You want him? No.
Huh? He's the last one in the group.
One, two, three, four, five.
He's going down.
Is he?
No.
Nice.
You see him? He's down there. Yeah, I think both got it, buddy. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. Here we are. This is our second pronghorn. This one's a little beat up. This one's a little, had some fight, but he has some good mass. Nice curls. For us, for a first outing to Wyoming, this has been amazing. Amazing. I love it. I'm gonna come back every year. This guy took 2 shots. First one, and then he kind of stopped. I thought I completely missed him. I took a second one, and then he just dropped him on his backside. It looks very nice. Good old. You can see our Remington 700 shooting 180 grain nozzlers. Acubons. This one was 230 yards. Using our Vortex BS2 Vortex equipment, everything worked flawlessly. Both shots connected, and we were done, folks. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. It's just kind of short summary of our adventure out in Wyoming. As you can see, we have our trophies kind of cleaned up. They're not actually glued up or anything. They're just in process of drying. I put them together here for display. They both look really good. Unfortunately, you know, they both got a couple of broken parts, but they're really awesome trophies to us. We always say, you know, it's the size of the adventure. That's how we measure our trophies, and that was one heck of an adventure. Lots of driving, new territory, new type of hunting. It was all of it was one big adventure, and we had so much fun doing it. My son and I, we're gonna go back next year, probably to the same area, same spot. It was so much fun, and next year we're gonna try to go for a little bigger actual horns trophies. But that's it for us. We're gonna try to get back on Iowa deer, man. These whitetails have been kind of evading us the first part of the season, so we're gonna try to get one of those big bruisers down. Again, thank you for watching, and stay with us for more adventures.